everyone. This is Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host, with another episode of a show that we call Health and Wellness Tips. Today's show focuses on one word, and that word starts with a W. This word is something that you do. It's also something that I do. Maybe you do it more than me. Maybe I do it more than you. That word happens to be worry. Now, why would we focus on worry in a health and wellness tips episode? Because science now proves that when we worry, it has a direct effect on our health and wellness, particularly when we worry about the same thing often in a habitual pattern. Worry was something that I grew up with. My dad was amazing, this amazing figure of positivity, love, and light. When he would walk into a room, you would definitely stop what you were doing and just direct all of your attention to him. But when my father was at home, out of the public eye, he would tend to worry. And one of the prime vehicles that he would attach his worry to was the nightly news. Remember when there were only 3 TV networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS, and the nightly news, at least in the suburb of New York City, where my brother and I were raised, would come on at 7 p.m. and promptly go off the air at 7:30 p.m. A 30-minute news broadcast full of things that you could worry about, and my father became a victim of that. So he would get up from the dinner table, and you better have finished dinner by 5 of 7 every night in our house, because no matter if you finished or not, my father would get up at 5 of 7 and then make his way over to his chair in front of the TV set, get the clicker, and go to one of those 3 news networks. Maybe it was Huntley Brinkley, maybe it was Walter Cronkite, I don't remember. But he would sit there, and he would sit in his chair full of verve and pep at 7:01 p.m., and then the first news story would come on. And I would watch him. His whole energy would begin to change, and he would start to sort of slump as he would hear this story. And then the next story would come on, and he would slump again, except he would slump this way. So he would start to go down in his chair with the weight of the world on his shoulders until at 7:29, you pretty much had to help him out of the chair. Every day for years, he subjected himself to this. Now, yeah, we got to watch the news, but here's the key. Don't become the news that you hear on TV. Figure out ways to hear what is being said, but don't become or attach yourself to what is being said. Because if you do, the worry word comes in. As I said before, science now proves that worry is detrimental to our health. If we worry on a regular basis, science now proves that it will serve to weaken our immune system, making us more likely to have colds and other types of infections. If we choose to worry on a frequent habitual basis, we will possibly have high blood pressure, an upset stomach, ulcers, and acid reflux. We will definitely have anxiety. We'll have increased rapid heart beats and heart palpitations. We will have panic attacks. We will have cardiovascular problems. We will have an increase in blood sugar levels. We will have irritable bowel problems. We will have backaches. We will have tension headaches or migraines. We will have sleep issues. We will have chronic fatigue syndrome. We will have respiratory problems plus heavy breathing. And if that isn't enough, we will have worsening skin conditions such as eczema. Now, I don't know about you, but after hearing about all of that, I too, like my dad used to do, want to slump in my chair. So here's the key. Be aware of when you start to go down the path of worry. You can feel it. You can feel it. And when you do, it's okay to worry. We're human beings, we're emotional, we get attached to stuff like that. It's in our culture. But become aware of when you start to worry. And then do what you can to lift yourself up and out of that worry space. Smile. Think of something funny. Laugh. Turn to a positive energy TV show. I know they're harder to find nowadays. Knock on the wall of your neighbor's apartment and yell, "Hey, how you doing?" Anything to just break that pattern of worry. And you will start to feel so much better and build up more resistance and become a fortress and a lighthouse in the storm that continues to rage around you. And that's what I'd like to leave you with. Don't become the storm that often rages out of control around you. Be a lighthouse in the center of the storm. You know how to do that. It's a choice. Make it. Are you the storm of worry? Or are you the lighthouse amidst the storm? I know which one you are. Do you? Thank you so much for your time. Don't worry. And we'll see you next episode of Health and Wellness Tips. This has been Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host. Here's to your continued health and wellness.